Hey guys, welcome back to another serving of food for thought. Of course, not everything in the reading will resonate with you, so I encourage you to take what does and of course, leave the rest. However, if this resonates, or you just so happen to like this reading, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. So let's jump right into the energy here, Holy Spirit. What are the messages? What are the messages here for the collective energies? What are the cards here that best represent the light, the love, and the energy? Someone is definitely in the energy of wishing or dreaming about you. This is someone who is wanting you to make the first move. I feel for many of you, this is someone who wants to talk, wants to reach out, wants to text, wants to go back and forth about something, but this energy is still shut out. There's a closed door when it comes to someone who still has a double standard when it comes to a truth. This is someone who is still juggling options because in some way this energy believes something is still a game. I feel this is someone who is unable to keep their cool about something. I feel something is definitely weighing on their heart or weighing on their mind, but I feel something is still not making any sense to them. This is why they're still at a distance from you. Yeah, someone is definitely thinking and also deflecting, not wanting to tap into what they know is true. Someone is wanting you to make the first move so they don't have to. I feel this is someone who wants you to make the first move because they believe that if you make the first move, they won't have to struggle to find the truth, tell the truth. Yet I feel because of a fling or a one-night stand or some careless options, someone has a guarded heart. I feel this is someone who is open 24/7, wanting to reach out, wanting to talk, speak up, check on you. But they also feel something is no longer their position. Yet I feel someone is still mesmerized by you, but still coming out as a false prophet. This is someone who is deceiving you and also deceiving self, as this is someone who was trying to invest or spend more time with others, yet they're now starting to feel bad about not reaching out, not staying in touch, and being in self-destruction mode. I feel this is someone who was sabotaging something, not realizing how far they were taking something or pushing you away, but I feel this is someone who is truly missing you. Missing you and wanting to make up because they may need a helping hand, but I feel someone is uncertain. Someone is uncertain and still being secretive, as this energy is all in their head about what to say or how to make something right, as they already believe they've already lost you. I feel this energy knows they screwed something up, not having good intentions when it comes to a truth, a third party, or even being loyal. Someone is definitely in an unhappy situation. Something they feel bound to when it comes to affairs of the heart. This is someone who is regretting everything now. Someone is too prideful to admit something to you. I feel it was something you did or said that they are seeing now. They realize it now. They understand, or to the best of their ability, but I feel it's their pride that's holding them back. Someone is definitely going round and round with their addictions, their temptations, instant gratification, even a thirst trap, as someone is definitely bored and wanting to invest or look forward to something different. But I feel it's their boredom, that curiosity that keeps them in a very tense situation, because there's a lot going on behind the scenes that keeps them affected in their feelings and harboring ill will towards others. I feel this is someone who is wanting to do something different when it comes to what they started. This is someone who also knows there's a lot of evidence against them when it comes to a facade, but I feel in so many ways they're still putting on a show. I feel someone is still putting on a show, and many of you can feel, you have a gut feeling something isn't right, but I feel it's not your war. It's not something for you to figure out when it comes to someone who is still in a state of indecision. This is someone who is still deceiving themselves by believing that they're deceiving others, but I feel it's the fact that they believe you should make the first move is the reason they allowed you to just slip away. This is someone who played a lot of games believing they would come out on top in the end. Now they fully understand what they lost, because now they're living a nightmare. feel there is a deep sense of unrest when it comes to this energy. A deep sense of unrest, despair for going at it alone, for giving up on you, not seeing something for what it was. Now they're wishing they took you seriously. I feel this is someone who is still waiting, but I feel something is about to happen in divine time that they were never expecting. I feel this is attached to false prophet energy, or someone who thought that they were deceiving you, but I feel many of you had to play a fool to allow this fool to believe they were fooling you. I feel someone is wanting to speak up about a new perspective, as this energy is still telling out lies or still not being honest with themselves, but this is someone who is wanting to speak up and tell you that something is different, but it's only because they feel hopeless, that they feel they have to make a choice that they wouldn't normally take. I feel this is someone who is trying to weather a storm. They feel hopeless because of what they're going through, but I feel it's their dark thoughts that keep them in a space from not being able to move on. I feel this is someone who believes you have. They believe you have moved on and they're upset about it. They're jealous. This is someone who is in a mood. They're overwhelmed and they have a lot of issues when it comes to family, close ties, or even affairs of the heart. I feel this is someone who is bipolar, moody. There's a lot of mood swings here. If someone is definitely mentally unprepared or breaking down, I feel this is someone who has isolated themselves, now realizing everything is connected. How they treated you, how they fell for the pipe dreams, everything is connected to have them finally learn a lesson. I feel this is someone who's emotionally unavailable, as they're still self-medicating. There's drugs, someone's trying to numb the pain, drinking pills. They don't want to feel the emotion, especially when it comes to a friends with benefits or a family issue that is overwhelming them. I feel this is someone who is feeling hopeless to a task. This is why they're giving in to temptation, weaknesses, instant gratification, and someone is still blinded to the truth, believing that something won't be able to stress them out if they're not thinking about it, but I feel deep down they know they're sorry. I feel this is someone who is sinking in emotions, especially when it comes to third parties. They're haters. They also have others hating on them, not wanting them to come closer towards you. I feel this is someone who is depressed about the cycles that they're going through, or something that is forbidden, as they are completely shocked that they are unable to push forward or get through something without you. I feel someone is trying to ground themselves. There's deep thought here, but someone is just not going deep enough, especially when it comes to ego and abusive relationship. This is someone who needs to be verbal, but is coming out as toxic, cold-hearted, or even evil. Some of you feel like this energy may have drained you, but I feel it's only because they have been drained themselves, especially when it comes to karmic ties, things they need to sever, leaving things behind. But I feel this is someone who just doesn't like to go deep enough. But I feel a lot of things they have done from a very petty space, they're still not sorry about. For many of you, you have a gut feeling like this energy is just telling you what they want to hear, or telling you what you want to hear. But I feel this is someone who is trying to mirror your energy in some way, capture a moment. They miss being around you. They miss holding you. They miss talking to you. But I feel this is someone who is needing to deal with their abandonment issues. I feel someone in their past showed them no emotion, and this is why they're giving you this energy. I feel this is someone who feels cursed in some way. This is why they're trying to focus on you. Someone is trying to focus on what they believe once was their happiness or a happy place for them, but I feel this energy is allowing their thoughts, their dark thoughts, to get the best of them, especially when it comes to finding a new perspective, as this is someone who is tired of taking losses, but they're still not tapping into their higher self. I feel this is someone who is taking losses and believing if they could just apologize or sway your opinion of them, they can come out of this hole. Yet I feel as long as their words don't match their actions, something is just meaningless, a waste of time without faith and loyalty. I feel many of you feel restrained when it comes to this situation. Something is definitely out of your hands when it comes to the stains of the past. I feel this is someone who wants to explain but still doesn't want to give a full truth, as you could be dealing with a heartbreaker. I feel you could be dealing with a heartbreaker who is deflecting because they can't find a new way of coming at this, as this is someone who wants to start over, but they're allowing their dark thoughts to get in the way. I feel this energy is wanting to start over, but there are also third parties, bad influences, and bad news coming their way, as this troubled one will be burdened by more than love. I feel love is definitely the least of their worries when they're having some health issues due to choices that they've made. I feel their addictions and toxic energy who is wanting money or wanting time, but I feel this is someone who is trying to get around something because they're not wanting to see you move on for good or wanting to see you with someone else. This energy is very possessive, but they're still stringing you along and afraid that you'll find a way to just focus on yourself. Someone is possibly even driving past your house. I feel this is someone who is still watching you, wanting to be a part of what's going on, but they also feel it's too late, as they believe something is just too damaged. I feel something is definitely damaged when it comes to their spirit or their way of thinking when it comes to affairs of the heart. Because for many of you, you feel like this energy is just for the streets, as they have disappointed you so many times, especially when it comes to karmic partners. Someone is just full of games, child's play, because they're always getting caught. Getting caught, shutting down, walking away, pretending that you are the problem, or just pretending this is a game. Someone shut you out, and now they're walking on eggshells when it comes to those they thought they could trust, as they could be dealing with snakes in the grass when it comes to a karmic partner or energies connected to it. I feel this is someone who is still blinded and ignoring the truth. I feel someone is wanting to explain, but they know they have disappointed you in a big way. I feel things are different this time. I feel things are different this time around, and they know they're going to have to do more than just apologize if they want to see themselves out of this. But I feel for many of you, their choices are limited, or they have no choice at all. I feel this is someone who may not have a choice in whether you come back around or not, or if they're allowed back in your energy, because sometimes you have to actually change to make an effort. And I feel this is someone who is yet to do that, as a simple apology just isn't enough, as their words are empty without action, loyalty, and respect to back it up. This is why someone is going through a storm, thinking that speaking up about a new perspective in life will allow something to start over, but I feel it's their jealousy, dark thoughts, and bad news that keep them from starting over or making anew. I feel this is someone who is still lurking in the dark. They feel like you won't hear them out, so they're being inconsistent, hot and cold, in and out. If you're able to speak to this energy, they're not saying much. They're waiting on you. But I feel this is someone who is inconsistent because they know they abused something with you. They abused their position. They abused you, or they were abusive with their words or their hands, but regardless of the fact, someone is hurting without you because they can't sleep. Someone can't rest their energy or their bones, as this energy is unstable. Now that you have backed off, they feel all they're getting is fake love. No one has loved them in the way that you have, because they know they're with the wrong people or the wrong person. I feel they're starting to be ashamed of a third party or a false environment that they're around. Someone knows that they don't fit in, or someone knows that they have settled for less. But whatever the case, someone's ashamed and embarrassed of it. But I feel they just have too much pride to admit it. Someone has too much pride to admit they want to come back, or they left you unread, because now someone wants to text. Someone wants to be discreet, but I feel they're dealing with their karma. And something just might be too late to make amends with or repair, as someone just might have to follow through with the plans that they have made, even if they're not working out in their favor. Yet I sense they're about to be brought to a space where they'll do nothing but think of you to even try to figure out how to make this right. I feel this is someone who would do anything to make it right. In fact, I feel if you allowed this person back in your space, or you gave them the okay, they wouldn't even hesitate to come back your way. But I feel it's the book of lies that is keeping someone at bay. And I feel your spirit is warning you not to take a chance on them, because someone has yet to heal their core wounds. I feel this is someone who feels empty inside due to the lack of closure, but I feel it's the fact that they tried to destroy something in you that potentially destroys something in themselves. I feel this is someone who allowed outside interferences to sway them. There was gossip. Someone allowed someone to speak illy of you, and now this energy is thinking about what is done, what cannot be undone. Now, they're hoping time has put you in a space where you no longer seek the truth. Yet I sense the only thing time has done is allowed you to see that you're no longer wanting to wait. Let's get some more energy here. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the reading, please let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Yeah, someone knows they destroyed something, shattered something with their book of lies. Now someone is feeling hopeless to a new beginning, but I feel this is someone who can't stop thinking, dreaming, hoping something makes its way back to them. But I feel someone is still silent because they believe it would bring you back to them. I feel this is someone who is still passive aggressive, not acknowledging their faults, as this energy is still coming out as confused and not certain of an answer. So they have no direction, no clear direction when it comes to not being clear about what they feel, what they want, physically, mentally, emotionally. They're tied and bound. I feel this is someone who is tied and bound to superficial ways. I feel this is someone who has no deep-rooted energies, but they are deeply rooted in their insecurities, as there's superficial cycles of trauma. But I feel to give an apology is too much for them. They feel too vulnerable, too weak. Someone doesn't want to feel weak, so they refuse to give in to what is long overdue. This is why they're in a space of sacrifice, making decisions for no one else's good. Someone is in a space where they're going through setbacks, sacrifices, and loss. I feel this is someone who is closed off, emotionally unavailable. This is someone who just can't express something from a heartfelt space. This is why they're going through judgment. There's a final decision being made. I feel this is someone who wants to weigh some options here, but they have none. This is why someone is going through the lessons. Lessons they should have learned way before now. But I feel it's because they're confused about this inner work that there's no confession. Because for many of you, they're just not ready to fully come clean. Yet I sense they'll soon see whatever they've done isn't worth what they're about to go through. Because a confession, a truth, needs to be attempted or given. But I feel this is someone who is in some type of disorder when it comes to peace and serenity. There's a lot of chaos, disorganization, turmoil, disruption of peace when it comes to someone who is heavily burdened. And I feel their past emotions is what they now carry. I feel this is someone who's about to get some disappointing news that will only be the truth, a truth they must accept. But I feel this is someone who isn't seeing something for what it is. There is illusion here when it comes to someone seeing something for what it is, when it comes to things that are out of reach or forbidden. I feel this is someone who is still at a mystery because of the games, mind games they like to play. Someone is still thinking something can be easily won when it comes to you. Someone believes that your heart is too big to reject them, but I feel someone just might be truly shocked by what you're willing and ready to do. Let's get some more energy here. Holy Spirit, what are the messages? What are the messages? So someone knows without a doubt they broke your heart, but I feel this energy is still playing it cool because they have already received this bad news. I feel this energy could be giving you the silent treatment because of a broken heart. Someone's heart is being broken for being a false prophet, or someone is wanting to start over because they know they left you without cause. I feel this is someone who is going through something, and I feel it's about time. Someone is wanting to make a clear start your way, but someone is still being immature about something. I feel there is also some guilt for the past. This is why someone's dark thoughts is holding them back, but I feel this is someone who doesn't know how to be honest about what they feel because they're still caught up. Someone's still caught in some type of compromising position. This is why they're receiving bad news because they're delusional. Delusional about a relationship or even missing you. Someone is in a haze. Someone is in a haze when it comes to their own obstacles, as this energy somehow believes they can overcome something, overcome the differences between the two of you, but they're needing to seek a truth to do so. Yet this energy is still in some type of masquerade, a situationship where there's clearly resentment, whether there's resentment for those around them or resentment for you. Someone is allowing their shame and embarrassment to lead them astray. Someone's definitely wasting time going round and round about the past or what they did or what they didn't do when they should just come clean about it. I feel this is someone who is emotionally and physically, mentally unavailable. Unavailable because they're going through a lot when it comes to connections and family. Someone doesn't know how to let go to deal with this double life or this delusional space that they're in. I also feel someone doesn't know how to let go or deal with this third party who is definitely giving them a run for their money. This third party isn't letting go, and I feel this third party is making them pay as well for not knowing what they want or the fact that they still want you. Something is definitely unstable. I feel something is unstable and someone's regretting a choice, but they can't turn something back. They can't turn back the hands of time, and someone is now realizing the games they played against you are now the games they're trying to let go of, leave behind. Because something has become too toxic, but someone is still not realizing or understanding how to level up, even though in their mind they understand. But I feel someone has yet to truly understand what they put you through. I feel this is someone who's playing games just to keep your attention, as I feel them playing with time or even your energy has allowed you to level up in some way. I feel you have leveled up in a way that you may not connect to them in the same way anymore, or you have leveled up in a way that you are unreachable when it comes to their madness and their chaos, as they could be having money issues or in an unhealthy relationship that keeps them bound, tied to their addictions, as they are clearly apprehensive about physical or emotional distance. Someone is definitely hurting without their better half, yet still guarded because they know they're a liar. Someone is guarded because they know that they are telling bold-faced lies, as there is truly no victory without this relationship. Someone feels like there's no victory without what is meant to be, but I feel someone played too many games. They pushed you too far, believing something was forever. Now they're having to deal with a side piece, something or someone who is definitely half of who you could ever be. I feel this is someone who has a sense of resentment, not knowing who to trust, not knowing who to hate. This is why they're going round and round over their mistreatment of you, but I feel they're still getting nowhere because they're still not being honest with themselves. I feel this is someone who is still not being honest with themselves and still making reckless decisions that leave them hopeless and in a space of not really understanding how to apologize. But I feel in so many ways they regret throwing shade or making you feel away, looking down on you, because now they're jealous at the fact that they were not able to break you down. I feel someone is seeking forgiveness but still not tapping into this transformation. As I said before, someone is still going round and round in some type of delusion they have started, but I feel they know you are their light. You are what makes them happy. Someone didn't realize it then, but they see it now. They should be seeking forgiveness to have this transformation, but I feel something has definitely died within them, all because of karmic ties or influences. Someone is definitely in the fast lane and quickly losing direction. Someone has lost direction because of their guarded heart or some type of fantasy or illusion where they're all in their head about shutting you out, or a karmic cycle, third party, where they're still tied to some addictions that they are not clear on how to get rid of. But I feel someone is seeing now that they can't laugh this off, and nothing is funny because this was never a game. This is someone who is seeing now that they lost. They were always playing a losing game when trying to get the best out of this, or the better of you, as their nerves are starting to kick in when it comes to reading between the lines. They're just afraid of what they're starting to see. I feel this is someone who is reading between the lines when it comes to dark intentions, as this is someone who wants to make it right or blow you a kiss, show you some love, but they feel like the fact that they were looking past you or they overlooked you is the reason why you're no longer wanting to fit in. I feel this is someone who is starting to understand, but it just might be too late. I feel someone is starting to understand they want more, but due to these third parties or false environments, something is just out of reach or out of hand because someone had no clue what to do with you. I feel this is someone who is broken down or on a warpath. Either way it goes, someone is just not in a headspace to truly come your way. I feel this is someone who could burn a bridge by the things they say, because they're still dealing with a false persona. This is someone who is needing to cleanse their energy, as they are definitely wide open emotionally, mentally, physically. Someone is open 24/7, waiting on a sign, but I feel it's their tendencies of waiting or being lazy that has allowed them to take a lot of loss and sacrifice. I feel someone has lost their faith, and this is why they blocked you out. I feel this energy blocked you out for community ties. Now something has become a messy situation because of their messy behaviors. Now someone is wanting to feel abused or attacked, but someone knows they are the only ones that brought them to this space. Yet I feel it's just hard to accept. It is definitely a bitter pill to swallow. I feel this is someone who's hiding in the shadows, praying, hoping, pleading to God that you see them differently, but I feel they're going to have to do more than that. They're going to have to put in the extra effort and actually change. I feel this is someone who's wishing for you, but I feel there are still hidden dangers that this energy has yet to clear away. This is why someone is needing to clear their energy if they ever expect to get anything out of the connection they once had with you, as they're still blinded to some type of confusion, thinking they can just clear something away, but it won't be as easy as they think to just kiss and make up. Someone knows that something isn't all the way clear, but they also know something cannot be replaced when it comes to you, because they know nothing else compares. They feel they're ready when they're not. I feel someone feels ready to come in after your heart because they know that you are loyal and you are ride or die, but I feel you must be connected to your intuition to really understand that no matter what they say, whether it be the lie or truth, as you're no longer turning red lights into green lights, someone may have lost their way with you for good. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, and I know you're tired of hearing it, but there are some people in the comments who believe I am a part of Third Eye Tarot, when in fact, they are taking and using my content without my consent. So if you are supporting that channel, you are not truly supporting mine. So without further ado, on with the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the message and it's gained some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Hope to see you again, guys. Bye.